Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today is Monday the 28th of January, and we are glad to present you our weekly analytical review of the foreign exchange market. Last week, the pair EUR/USD had ambiguous dynamics. After a decline to the level of 1.1290, the price recovered losses and is now testing 1.1413 near the midline of Bollinger Bands and Murray 3/8. If the price consolidates above it, this will give the prospect of growth to 1.1475 and 1.1535. Otherwise, the instrument may return to 1.1352 and 1.1290. Technical indicators allow growth. A MACD histogram is about to move to the positive zone and to form a buy signal, and stochastic is directed upwards. Fundamental events of the week include the Fed meeting with a decision on the interest rate and comments on monetary policy, as well as the publication of data from the US labor market and Eurozone GDP statistics. Generally, the growth of quotes after consolidation above 1.1413 is possible, but one cannot exclude the beginning of the decline. Last week, the pair GBP/USD rose to the level of 1.3215 near the upper border of the Murray trading range. This week, growth may continue to 1.3260 and 1.3305. However, in case of a breakdown of the level of 1.3150, a downward correction to 1.3060 and 1.30 is possible. Technical indicators do not provide a clear signal. Bollinger Bands are directed upwards, but price beyond the upper border indicates the possibility of a decline. A MACD histogram is growing in the positive zone, and stochastic is reversing down near the overbought zone. Fundamental events of the week include the situation around Brexit, in particular the re-vote on the deal with the European Union in the British Parliament. The continuation of growth is possible, but one cannot exclude a decline after the breakdown of 1.3150. Last week, the pair AUSD/JPY moved within the range of 110-109.30. The level of 109 in the midline of Bollinger Bands and Fibonacci ratio of 23.6% is seen as the key one for the bears. Its breakdown will give the prospect of decline to 107.80. After the breakout of the level of 109.90, the continuation of growth is possible to 110.93. Technical indicators do not provide a clear signal. A MACD histogram is declining in the negative zone, and stochastic has reversed downwards. Fundamental events of the week include the data on industrial production, retail sales, and unemployment in Japan. Generally, the continuation of the decline after the breakdown of 109 seems more likely. The pair AUD/USD showed ambiguous dynamics last week. After a decline to the level of 0.7080, the price recovered losses and is now testing 0.7202 near Murray 6/8. Its breakout will give the prospect of further growth to 0.7263 and 0.7324. Still, a decline may start to the levels of 0.7140 and 0.7080. Technical indicators do not provide a clear signal. A MACD histogram is near the zero line, its volumes are insignificant, and stochastic is directed upwards. Fundamental events of the week include the publication of Consumer Price Index and Manufacturing PMI in Australia. Generally, the growth is possible after breaking out of the level of 0.7202, but one cannot exclude a decline. Last week, gold quotes rose to the level of 1303 and can continue to grow to the area of 1309-1312. The level of 1297 at Murray 7/8 is seen as the key for the bears. If the price consolidates below it, this will give the prospect of further decline to 1285 and 1275. Generally, technical indicators show continued growth. Bollinger Bands are directed upwards, a MACD histogram is growing in the positive zone, and stochastic is directed upwards. The continuation of growth is possible, but one cannot exclude a decline after the breakdown of 1297. That's all for today, and good luck with your trading.